So basically, my map's still adrift just got added to the game. Obviously I had to do some trolling, obviously I had to put some Easter eggs. Some were put by me, but many of them were put by the devs, and I want to show it off today. Starting small, did you know that this map used a proper mission, which was to survive? See, the starting ship is damaged, and your goal was to escape this ship by parkouring to the UFO. And obviously here's the entire layout behind the scene of how the map was made. It may look kinda ugly, but I have to say it came out very beautiful. Also huge thanks to Glitch Hunter, Sinistrit Obit, I don't know if I pronounced that name correct, and Quiet Masi for helping me improve everything. My map was kind of rejected at first, and they helped me improve it so much that it got accepted. Thank you all. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna speed up the parkour. We're not here for that shit, I'm gonna show you some really cool bugs here. And here lies the first Easter egg. This is the moon called Titan of Saturn, and it has an underground ocean system under it, and maybe even life, but they removed it. And in this section there should have been a saw. They kind of just forgot about it. I don't know why. Kind of like rushed it maybe. Not sure. Now this one I really like. There's no death blocks over here, so you kind of just can hop over and have a full freaking viewpoint that there's no one here and no one knows about this. But it's really cool. If you wanna have like a screenshot about it or something, it's a cool viewpoint. But overall speaking, I and all of the winners have little to no complaints regarding all of our maps. We're really grateful that our maps have been added, and to be honest, couldn't ask for more. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Bob. Now before Adele bans me, I really repeat this, I did not put this there. It was supposed to be something you can look away from far away, but we weren't supposed to come down here. But I guess putting the death blocks had some problems by the dev team or something. But nevertheless, it's a very cool viewpoint spot. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why there's a spot over there in the rings, I did not put that there. Maybe it was a devs or something, maybe it's a bug by the game, I'm not sure. And here comes the most disappointing part of the map. See, this area was completely filled by water. It was supposed to be a swimming area where you can swim and do parkour at the same time. Something never seen before. I even named it Hydro Run, and like it was so cool and everything. But Andiro just said that it was just too confusing for children and replaced it by normal parkour. It's really disappointing, but it is what it is. And here's what we've been waiting for. You see, when Andiro changed everything, he put a trampoline right next to the invisible wall. People may not notice it because they haven't seen the background of it, but it's actually way too easy to jump over. I don't know why he did it and just never told us anyone about it, but there is a way to jump outside of the map. Now before I get banned for bug abuse, I remind you, this is not any kind of abuse, because it's just kind of a fun thing. It doesn't really help in any kind of scripts or any kind, just kind of exist to have fun. But sadly there are limits to it. You can't travel everywhere, but I'll tell you where you can go though. You can go from this iron lamp right here, where you can see Bob. To this copper lamp right here, where you can see the spawn ship. Aside from that, it's covered in death blocks. Sorry about that, champ. By the way, did I tell you the map was supposed to be called Stellar Rift 2087 instead of Stellar Rift, and they kind of just forgot about it later and just named it Stellar Rift instead? I don't know why. I kind of like the 2087 part, but it is what it is. Now you can go out there, troll all the noobs that haven't seen this video, have some fun, homie out.